Hello Wondrous, and thanks so much for stopping by the Wayward Tree. My name is Lunath, and this reading is for the new moon happening on the 10th of June. As with all general readings, please take what resonates and leave the rest for others. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, as well as let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, Gemini Collective, let's begin your reading right now. Also, happy birthday to all Gemini sun signs. We are in your season right now. Okay, as usual, all decks have been pre-shuffled. If you feel inclined to do so, please watch your sun, moon, and rising signs for a better picture of the energies present during this new moon. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Swords reversed, the Chariot, the Star, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles in reversed, Six of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Cups in reversed. Okay, Gemini, it seems like every time I do your reading, it'll begin to rain outside. So, yeah, so it seems with this reading here, you are on your way towards independence, or at least towards a lifestyle that fits your values and ideals. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here, it seems like you are coming from a situation in which you are dependent upon others, dependent on others giving you resources, so or others supporting your lifestyle. And perhaps while in that state, you are also in a sense constricted by how they want you to live your life. Basically, if you're living under their roof, then their house, their rules. So we move over to this area here with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Chariot. The Ten of Swords reversed, it's telling me that it feels like you have enough of catering to others, and now you are letting that part of that stage of your life die off. And with it reversed, you are standing up again, you're picking up the pieces and getting ready to move forward to the next stage of your life. Together with the Chariot here, Chariot is all about moving forward, all your resources being gathered and aligned to bring you forward towards the future, your future goal. Okay, and with this car here moving forward, and interestingly it's also raining here, so perhaps you are moving out from your parents' house, or perhaps you are moving out from cohabiting with someone else. Essentially, this column here is telling me that you are moving on from this past situation here. So this is your current situation. At the top, we have the Five of Pentacles. So somehow for me, I'm feeling like you are very adamant about this move. Perhaps the others around you have been persuading you to not make such a move. But with this person lying out here, it feels like you would rather sleep on the streets or move into much more drastic circumstances than to continue living dependent on others. Okay, and here with the Nine of Chalices at the bottom, it's really informing me that you have come to this choice because you have been feeling very unfulfilled here. So with this decision, you are following your heart, you are following the path towards satisfaction, reaching emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. So with the Star here, it feels like this path here might be a bit arduous, might be a bit long, but it is definitely a path towards your success, with the star being representative of a far off goal, a dream that you wish to achieve in the future. Okay, another way I'm seeing this is perhaps you have been working at a company and it has caused you to feel very constricted. You have no more authority to make your own decisions, and everything has to be for the good of the company or the good of the higher ups. And so yeah, so now you're breaking out of this toxic environment, and you're moving towards perhaps setting up your own business or moving towards a more satisfying environment. With the star, there's also an element of healing. So perhaps you are also using this time to quite simply heal from any wounds that you have experienced while in this previous situation here. So in this image here, if you can see, we have this lady who is falling from the sky. So before the star is the tower, which is also quite representative of your decision to move away, to break out of the vicious cycle. And so this is a lady who has fallen off the tower, but these plants here have reached out to catch her while she's falling, to bring her into safety. There's a very healing aspect here. So while this move away from whatever it is in the past may seem rather drastic, rather sudden to others, for you it is a very healing and a very much needed decision that you had to make in order to secure this Nine of Cups for you. Okay, so we move on to this column here with the Two of Swords in reversed and the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, so these two cards together like that, it feels like you are not putting all your eggs in one basket. With the Seven of Pentacles, you are nurturing every single option that you have to make sure that you are spreading your nets far and wide, because each of these ideas or opportunities here can grow and flourish into channels of revenue for you. This Two of Swords in reverse is saying that you are not discriminating against any of these options, because Two of Swords is about someone who weighs the pros and cons of each option before deciding to go with one. So you are not going with one, you are just equally putting your energy across all these so that you can maximize your profits. Okay, so it seems like you are really exploring all your options now. So with the Six of Chalices here, it feels like this might be you moving towards a more simple life. Perhaps your previous lifestyle was a bit too complicated. You had to deal with too many different people or different aspects, and now that you are pushing out on your own, now that you are claiming your independence, it feels like you have put yourself first instead of others and really concentrating on what you want. There's a sense of also coming back towards a more balanced state with this lady here washing in the lake. You are washing away all those things that are not needed in your life and bringing yourself back to balance. And perhaps you are even chasing your dreams or ideals that you had since childhood, because Six of Chalices also relates to childhood innocence and ideals. So perhaps with this move away here, you have decided that now is the time that you basically, it's now or never. Now is the time to chase those childhood dreams that you have been thinking about. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Chalices. Yes, Seven of Chalices. So this is telling me that you are becoming very clear on what you want. You are not allowing yourself to be distracted by any other things around you. Even like with this snake here, you're not allowing yourself to be tempted by other options. With the Chariot here, there's a very clear focus of moving on ahead. Okay, your Page of Swords, it feels like you're not letting any external opinion to affect you. The Sun reversed. Yeah, so this feels like your situation now, that you may be in some darkness right now. Like you are preparing. The sun has not risen for you yet, but the sun will always rise So it's only a matter of time as you tend to your wounds and you prepare for the seeds to sprout for you. It's only a matter of time before the sun rises for you. Nine of Swords, yeah, moving away from this. Perhaps you were facing a lot of fears, a lot of anxiety in your previous situation. This is you moving away from that. Yeah, again, another page, this time with Pentacles. So perhaps you are receiving offers from perhaps other companies. Yeah, I think you're saying no because you are preparing your own. You're not willing to work for others or work with others right now. It feels like you want to claim back this, you want to become independent and claim your own power. So there's a sense of working for yourself here. Okay. So let's move on and expand a bit on this reading with the Cosma Visions Oracle. Oh. Okay, I went a bit out of order there, but I'll just go along with it. Five of Embers, the Shore, Ten of Lotuses, the Composer in reverse, Life on Earth, Two of Trees in reverse, the Peacemaker in reverse, the Commander reversed, Four of Birds. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Cosmic Tree in reversed. So if we begin from this area here, we are greeted with an image of a very hellish scene with the Five of Embers here. Everything is in conflict. There's a lot of chaos going on. Five of Embers also relates to the Five of Wands. So perhaps in your previous situation, there was a lot of competition. There was a lot of chaos and conflicts with others. With the Commander here in reverse, the Commander in this deck relates to the King of Pentacles. So reversed here, it feels like this might be someone that you had to deal with who was very difficult, someone who did not want to see others flourish. So this Composer here in reverse represents you. It relates to the Page of Cups. So it feels like you wanted to leave because you felt very repressed by this Commander reversed here. Okay, you could not exercise your imagination and your creativity, so that forced you to move away. Then another message I'm seeing with the Commander and the Nine of Pentacles here, it feels like perhaps this person here basically made you do all the work but claim the credit for themselves. In a sense, sort of a very toxic supervisor or higher up. At the bottom here, we have the Peacemaker in reverse, which also relates to the King of Cups. What this is saying, it feels like you are tired of making peace with this situation. You are tired of trying to justify the faults of others and giving in to others while people just take from you. So instead, now you have chosen to move towards your Nine of Chalices, towards emotional fulfillment. Okay, and at the top here we have the Shore, which relates with the Tower in the traditional tarot. So the major arcana in this deck tells a story of you going through the afterlife and then reincarnating into a new life. So the Shore here shows you a vision of a world which is facing apocalypse, where things are being broken down to be rebuilt anew. So same thing with your decision here to leave this toxic environment, is you breaking down this whole aspect of your life. Perhaps your exit has been a very sudden decision and it has also shocked many people. there's a sense of other people viewing you as a bit of a doormat, that you won't be able to make the decision to move, to stand up for yourself. So this might certainly come as a shock to others. At the center, we have life on Earth with number 21, which correlates with the world. So for this deck, this represents you reincarnating into a brand new life, which is exactly what is happening here. You are moving towards a new stage of your life and removing the old and toxic past. Okay, and coupled with the star here, even with the imagery, it feels there's a sense of you being greeted by the universe, like welcome home. You have been through hell and welcome back. Okay, even with the star here, with the tendrils embracing this lady. So we move on to this area here. If we jump to this Four of Birds here, which correlates with the Four of Swords. Yeah, so there's a sense of recuperating after a long battle. Traditionally, the Four of Swords is a knight who has returned from fighting out at the war front and is recovering his strength and reflecting on how lucky he is to have made it back home alive. Okay, and together with the Six of Chalices, there's a sense of calm and recovering your energy. Okay, so with this Ten of Lotuses here, which corresponds to the Ten of Cups, and this Two of Trees, which corresponds with the Two of Pentacles, it feels like you awakening to the fact, while you are recuperating your energy, that you are no longer willing to invest your energy. You're no longer willing to slog your guts out and burn yourself out for others while they make false promises about your Ten of Lotuses. Okay, it feels like you are no longer willing to listen to others spouting nonsense, and you are going to take matters into your own hands. You are going to find your own way towards this Ten of Lotuses. Okay, and underneath the deck we have the Cosmic Tree in reverse. So this relates to the Hermit in the traditional tarot. What I'm seeing here is that while you were working in this situation here, you have lost your own inner light. You have lost connection with the Cosmic Tree, with the universe. So now is the time for you to reach out to find this connection again. Okay, yeah, and speaking of inner light, behind that there's the Ace of Embers, your own inner spark, the thing that really lights you up, that brings you joy, that brings you this Ten of Lotuses here. Ten of Embers here, telling you to put down all your burdens, all these things that you have taken upon yourself. It's time to let those go. The card image here with these meteorites or fireballs being transformed into water and dropping onto the ground to allow the vegetation to regrow again. So there's a sense of you again being through hell, being through this horrid difficulty, and recharging again, flourishing after you have been through this darkness here. Yeah, even with the plant imagery here with the Ten of Lotuses, after you rest, things will flourish again for you. Yes, and with the imagery at the back here as well, you are no longer willing to invest your energy in barren ground to receive these paltry gains. You're going to invest yourself in fertile ground, which might also be you are the fertile ground, and to flourish from there. So let's get some advice from the oracle cards. Miracles and forgiveness. Okay, with miracles, I feel it's talking to this card here. Oops. This Five of Pentacles here. Some of you are going through a rather difficult time right now, especially with the global situation. Leaving your job might not have been very ideal, or leaving this previous situation might have landed you in some very difficult circumstances. But the universe is telling you here that miracles can happen. Don't give up hope. You are on the correct path, and that opportunities might strike any moment. The storm is passing and blessings are definitely on the way. Do you remember the sun reversed here? Yeah, the promise that the sun will definitely rise again. So don't be afraid. Stay determined in your course of action. Continue to hold on and persevere. And with this card here, forgiveness, it's asking you to release this old energy from the past. Stop holding on to your hatred and stop thinking about all these unhappy events. Forgiveness is actually for you, to get your energy clean. As you heal yourself, as you wash yourself off, wash yourself clean of all these negativity. Okay, because holding on to all this hatred and anger, it's only going to attract more negativity into your life. If you stay in this low vibration for a long time, you will only end up attracting circumstances of similar low vibration. Okay. Be still. Okay, with this card, what I'm seeing is some of you are panicking over your current circumstances. You might be regretting your decision to leave this past situation here. So this card is telling you to calm yourself down, ground yourself. It's affirming this energy that you are correct in your decision, and not to let worry and panic get the better of you. Now that you have left this situation, it is time to embrace healing before you embark on this next stage of your life. There's no point dwelling on this old energy anymore. Okay, and if you are having issues calming yourself, perhaps look towards meditation, look towards calming practices. For example, if you are into it, aromatherapy, or drinking certain teas, calming teas, to get yourself more grounded. Or if you are into crystals, look for more calming crystals. I'm sure the information is available online. Okay, don't let your energy run wild, because now it's a time for you to heal, and you need to gather back all your energy that you have already expended on this past situation. So stop expending even more energy on things that have passed. Soul travel. Okay, so soul travel, it's about you going deep within yourself. Paired with be still, it's asking you to meditate, become calm, center yourself, and go deep to explore what is it that you truly want. We come back to this card, the Cosmic Tree in reversed. So again, it relates to the Hermit. So because of the past situation, you have become detached from yourself. So now is a chance for you to center and come back to you again, come back to the true you. And one last card. Guardian. Yeah, same. Guardian, guard your energy. Do not let your energy run wild. Do not let your energy do not expend your energy unnecessarily. Okay, Geminis tend to think a lot. There's a lot of movement in energy. So this is telling you you are already low on energy. So now is not the time to think wild thoughts and jump into worst case scenarios. And with the keyword guardian here, if you work with spirit guides or ancestors or spirit animals, call on them for comfort, call on them to protect you during this vulnerable stage of your life. Okay, they are always there and ready to help you. So don't be afraid to call on them. If not, simply reach out to the universe, because every one of us is a child of the universe. Every one of us is connected back to the cosmos. So reach out to the universe to help you get through this difficult situation. Okay, Gemini, I hope that this reading has helped you. I wish you all the best, and I hope that you would be able to reconnect with yourself and regain your light and energy again. Okay, so this is the end of the reading. If it resonated with you, please do drop a like, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel, as well as comment below to let me know what you think. So thanks again for stopping by, and I hope I'll see you soon.